I'm back here on my deck, and pretty much this is a container that I purchased off of Amazon. The year before this year, I pretty much was growing everything in containers, and I decided I wanted to get something a little bit bigger. And this is my fall garden, which I have some over here. I have some blue curly kale, which I think it's doing very well. I started it off into, it was in a Smart Pot container, but I had to thin that out, and I pretty much planted the kale about at least 2 inches apart. So I'm going to have a nice little kale harvest. Over in this little section, I had a squash, but it stayed about the same size, and I know it's not going to really produce anything. In the back, I have some carrots, which they're starting to take off. They didn't do right away, but I had planted those a while ago, and gosh, but we'll see what happens before the frost. I have some lettuce back here, and the lettuce seems to be doing very well. And then I have some more lettuce right here. Over here I have the red giant mustard greens, and I have 3 little plants back here, but it's enough for me. And I threw some fresh breakfast radishes in, which they came up in another, I'd say, couple of weeks. I think that I should start seeing those getting a little bit bigger. And then I have some spinach and a little collard green plant right there. But over here I have some microgreens, some broccoli, some arugula that I threw in a pot, and I had this little container right here, which I had in the house, and I was growing under some LEDs. But when I brought them outside, they seemed to do a lot better. So I come out and I pluck some leaves off to put in like stir fry or saute. And then I have some beet microgreens here that, again, I had them inside. They seem to do a lot better once I brought them outside. And I also am plucking some of those leaves, and I think what I'm going to do is put them in my Vitamix to make some juice. Over here I have some strawberries in a planter. and I had put a Swiss chard in the center. But the strawberries, once the weather started getting cool, they seemed to be very happy, and this is the best I've seen them look. They are still producing strawberries and blooms, so I don't know. The frost will be coming in another, I'd say 3 weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to protect the strawberry. I have some more in a cloth, a 5-gallon cloth container, and then my petunias, they came to the end, and that's what I have left. And I really love those petunias. I was gonna try to collect some seeds, but I took a look and it doesn't seem like I have any that I can collect, but I'm going to be doing some searching later on to see if there's any little pods in there that I can get seeds from. If not, I purchased that from a nursery, and possibly they made it so that I couldn't get seeds. I'm not sure, but anyways, this is my Cali Kim Smart Pot, and I really I don't know, the spinach, it looks kind of strange to me, but maybe that's how they're gonna be. I have some collard greens back here, and I have some kale, and I also had threw some lettuce seeds in there, but I think because I threw the seeds around the edges when I was moving the pot, they kind of got disheveled. So and I also have some beets in here. I'm not too sure what's going to happen with the beets. I'll probably end up just using the greens from the beets. But that is what's going on in my little deck garden. So in another few weeks, I'll give you an update on the little deck garden. Plus, I have to rethink what I'm going to be doing. I'm sitting down and trying to decide what I'm going to grow on the deck, because as you can see, I have trees. It's a little pine tree here, and pretty much the sun somehow is hitting back here, but last year I had a lot more sun, so I don't know what's going on. The sun, the direction of the sun and the way it's hitting back here, it's changing. So what I'm going to be doing next year, and I'm going to show you, my landlord, I asked if I could have permission to have a garden out in the yard, and it's a very big space, but like I'll probably end up growing in containers on top of the hardtop, but over in that area there's sun all day, so it's not even noontime yet, but the sun usually is full sun over in that area, so we'll see. And then I have another little section that I've been growing things on the side, on the other side of the house, that gets sun from the morning until late afternoon. And so a lot of thinking. I have to do a lot of thinking about what I'm going to do for next year. And also I have an indoor grow as well, so lots of thinking to do. But thanks for coming to my channel, and thanks for watching this video, and until the next time, blessings y'all.